What's going on, guys? It's Trevor Plays here, back again with another My Hero Academia character discussion video. This video is for, well, if you guessed it right, and if you didn't really comment, that is okay too, because either way, this is still being uploaded on the exact same day, on Monday, obviously, so that's my schedule for right now. So, here we go. If you guys didn't guess it, or you already know because of the title of the video and the thumbnail, we are doing Ochaco Uraraka, or the gravity hero Uravity. So, here is my 10th favorite character. We are now down to our last top 10, so that is good, making good haste here, and all that. I know that I could space these out more and wait to do them, but, you know, it's easier to just get them all done and, you know, upload them on a certain day or whatever, and I'm uploading them on every other day, so that way you guys can, you know, watch some of my videos, I guess, and not have to worry about anything, so worry about big breaks like I have been doing, except there will be one later on, you know, around the 27th-ish of August to whenever, but there will be a video on that when that day comes. So, yeah, let's just get started with this. So, obviously we know Ochaco Uraraka, our gravity girl, or, you know, are the main heroine who is in love with Deku and all that. Her quirk is obviously zero gravity. She has the power to, you know, manipulate gravity, and anything that she touches, she can float and all that other stuff. It's really simple stuff, really. All you gotta do is you touch it, and then it starts it starts floating. She has a couple abilities. One is keen intellect, which is the same thing that Tsuyu had in the last video, so I don't really need to go too much into that. Uraraka's pretty smart, so, you know, I can't really go anything off of that. And her other ability is Gunhead Martial Arts, which she took the martial arts training from Gunhead when she did her internship back in the Versus Hero Killer arc and all that. So she got some training done, and she can now learn how to throw down and, you know, beat down bad guys, or even, you know, pro hero, because she was able to take down 13 and Toga while doing Gunhead martial arts, so that's kind of cool. She has a couple superpowers, actually, or super moves, I should say, not superpowers. Obviously, her superpower is zero gravity, but she has 4 super moves, which, you know, we have seen. Skill release, which is where she presses her fingertips together and make whatever she touches stop floating. She used this when she was... Oh yeah, it says that she can use this both as a combat or support purpose, and it also, you know, it helped Deku from falling to his death during the entrance exam. So we saw her, actually she slapped him, which that was a funny scene. The next one is the Meteor Shower, and this is the one that she used up against Bakugo in the Sports Fest, and that's where she, you know, collecting any debris or anything and making it float all the way up, and then releasing it, and it just rains down. Another one is gyrokinetic combat, which is it's her quirk. Well, she can use her quirk actually for physical or support, but it will reduce the effective weight for her advantage and all that. Also, she can only reduce other people's weight for support reasons, so there's that. Home Run Comment is the next and final move that she has used, which she applied her quirk to objects, making them weightless, you know, like rubble or a pillar, and she used the pillar to smack Ida out of the way. and all that during the battle trial arc. So there's that. Moving on, next is we have the battles that she has been in. She's been in quite a lot of battles, actually. The battle trial arc, obviously, she was with Deku, so they won that. The Sports Fest, she was on Team Midoriya versus Team Todoroki. They lost. And then she versus Bakugo in the finals, and she lost. The final exam, she was teamed up with Aoyama, and they won that against 13. And then in the Forest Training arc, she was with Tsuyu up against Toga, and it was, like in Tsuyu's video, undecided, which not only that, but they end up fighting again later in the manga as well, and it's still undecided. So there's that. Next are her stats. So here are her stats. Her power is a 2 out of 5. Her speed is a 1 out of 5. Her technique and cooperativeness are both 5 out of 5. And her intelligence is a 3 out of 5. So obviously we know Uraraka is very smart. And anybody she teams up with, she can work well with him because, you know, her cooperativeness is really good. Her technique, on the other hand, that is also pretty high as well because, you know, her quirk, she can make anything float. She deals with gravity, so she can make things float, make things not float, you know, basically move things to her advantage and all that. And obviously, you know, her speed's pretty low because she's not really that fast and she can't really do much, especially when she's floating as well. I mean, she kind of can, but her floating, it allows her to have a little bit of a speed boost, really. And, you know, power's not much because, you know, she has to make other things attack. So that's pretty much it, really. Now, here's the thing, though, is I know that this is what is going on for most of my videos here, is the relationships with other classmates and just other people in general have taken a while, or taking up most of these videos, which starting from now, I'm going to just list all the characters, and if there are like certain characters or whatever that need like their description or whatever, I will put the description in there and read off who they are. So that way it brings the list down a bit and I can get through these a little bit faster, and then at the end of this I will talk more about why Uraraka is my top 10 favorite character. So the first relationship she has is obviously with her parents, and now her parents play a big role in the act of her going to UA and becoming a hero. Now, she loves and cares for her parents deeply. We know this because we've seen this multiple times, and we got this scene right here with little baby Uraraka. And not only that, but she's trying to take the decision of becoming a hero regardless of the dangers, for their sake, not for her sake, but for her parents' sake. And she wishes to make money as a hero to give to her parents to have a good life. On the other hand, her parents clearly love her and support her for what she does, but they're just wanting her to look out for her own happiness, and, you know, instead of, you know, helping with their business. And when she returned home from the sports fest, she met with her parents, and they threw her a surprise party for her efforts of making it to the finals and everything. But she was teary-eyed and, well, was very happy to see them again. So that's pretty much it. We don't really know too much about Uraraka's parents, except for the fact that there was a couple scenes here and there where they were telling her, don't worry about it, you don't need to give us money or do anything, we just want you to be happy, you do what you want to do for your own sake and all that. And she's just like, no, I'm doing this for you, it's why I'm becoming a hero. So, you know, there's really nothing you can really go wrong with Uraraka, because, you know, she's a kind-hearted person. That's pretty much what we get. So now, actually, on to the rest of this list that goes down quite a bit, actually. Now, I just listed out their names, but I can just talk about a few things. So, obviously, number one is Deku, or Izuku Midoriya. She became friends with him and Ida on the first day of school-ish or whatever, and they've become very best friends throughout the whole time, and every time they're together, they work well together as as a team kind of, and as a friendship. And not only that is, well, Deku is her love interest, so hopefully sometime in the future it's actually shown that they get together, and hopefully some of the other students in class 1A as well. But I'm just hoping that how Horikoshi handles these, like the relationship part of it, is really good. Right now it actually does seem pretty good, because there are a few scenes here and there where he has Uraraka react to love, or bringing up Deku's name, and just like all these other things, like, and it's kind of obvious to most people. It's obvious. Aoyama found out and figured, yeah, that's right. And then in the recent episode, the test or whatever, for the dub at least, that they talk, all the girls talk about it, and it's kind of made clear that Uraraka has some feelings, but she's afraid to say it out loud and all that. But that's how it is. So the next one is obviously Ida. Like I said, best friends with Deku and Uraraka. First day of school, pretty much. It's kind of the same thing. She cared for Ida, especially like when he wanted to take revenge for his brother's injuries against Stain. So she like tried to comfort him and all that, but Ida went on and did what he did. So there's that. Her next, and probably her best friend actually, is Suyu Azui, which was the last video I did where I talked a little bit about it. But really, they're best friends. They always hang out together. They're always seen together. It seems like I said before, all the girls in class 1A are all friends. It's just that some of them are closer than the others. But when they're all together, they all seem like they're friends. Like close friends is what I meant to say. But other than that, it's pretty much just girls hanging out. That's about it. The next one is Ashido, which, well, like I said, all the girls hanging out together and all that. But Ashido sticks out a little bit more because she's very spunky and very energetic, and she's kind of seen with Uraraka here and there. And then lately, she was the one who brought up that, oh yeah, it's love that that Uraraka's acting this way or whatever, and she wants to know. And at this point, it's like the girls are getting that generic slice of life, like, what kind of guy do you like? What guys do you like? That's pretty much what Horikoshi's going with them. So I do like that. I just want to see more, to see how is it handled between the guys' side of this. So see how they react and all this other stuff. So that's what I'm looking forward to from Horikoshi's writing. Next we have obviously Bakugo, which Bakugo, she doesn't really get along with Bakugo that much, also because, well, she faced him in the sports fest, and I mean, obviously, yeah, he didn't hold anything back because he knew that she was ready for it, and he knew that she was, going gung-ho and all this other stuff. Like, she was prepared to do this, so he kind of respected her in that way. But other than that, he just completely destroyed her. The next one actually is, well, Gunhead, and that makes sense because I talked about it earlier. She learned martial arts from him by being an intern at his work and all that during the Versus Hero Killer arc and all that. So we get to see more of Uraraka's skills, I guess you could say, and her interactions, and she was able to learn martial arts from Gunhead to to add to her skills within using her gravity quirk. And next next I'll just leave the last one for, well, last obviously, because it's a manga character, but I kind of said it in Tsuyu's video, so I'll just do it at the end as well. So the next one we have Mei Hatsume, and she's kind of jealous of May because in the last couple of episodes, May has kind of been, weird. Not really. Actually, no, she is weird, but more weird than, she caused an explosion and then she ended up landing on Deku and, she, and then the next scene is, well, she's like touching all over Deku and all that, and then the next one is, well, she's like, they're just, Deku and her are just talking about, adding stuff, and Uraraka's just staring at him. So she is kind of jealous, but then, she's not really, because she knows that, May is not really, into Deku or anything. She's kind of getting the overprotective-ish, but she just doesn't want to show it. So that was that. Obviously, like I said before, Aoyama, she teamed up with Aoyama to face 13 in the final exam. They won that, and also Aoyama was the one to say that you love somebody, and it's Deku. Like, he automatically said it. He's just like, it's Deku, isn't it? And, she got a shocked face. She ended up touching her face, and then she started floating. And then they ended up winning the trial, or the final exam, or whatever. After that, the next one is Toga, and, well, like I said in Tsuyu's video, well, for Tsuyu's video, it said that Tsuyu didn't like Toga at all, and in Uraraka's, I'm pretty sure it said the same thing, but there's a little bit more to it, is because not only did, Toga attack Uraraka and Tsuyu at the same, in the forest, she also was able to get some of Uraraka's blood, which plays a big part in the provisional license exam, which we are in right now in the anime. So I'm not going to say too much, but you will be in for a big surprise once it gets revealed at the end of the provisional license exam. So next is the one and final one, which is Hado. Hado, she is one of the big three, and I did this in Tsuyu's video. I showed a picture of her in Tsuyu's video, so I could show you that now or whatever, but I'm not going to, because if you've already seen Tsuyu's video, then you've already seen it, or seen her, and all that. So that's pretty much it for this part of the video. Now, let me get on to why Uraraka is my top 10. So, Uraraka is a character that we have seen, and she's the, typical trope of the main heroine of the series, and, she has feelings for the main protagonist and all that. And we see her working well with anybody that she works with. So, we get the overall feel that Uraraka is a person you can count on. That's it. She's a person you can count on, no matter what situation it is. She's always there, and she's there to help. So, another reason why, the thing is, though, Uraraka, now that, I have the list and all that, and the certain, position of all the girls and all that, then that, I just don't know why I didn't pull that back up. I need to click this again. And the position that we are in is, she is the fourth. Yes, she is my fourth favorite girl in the class 1A. So I mean, sure, okay, it's probably because she's the main heroine trope. That's pretty much why. I mean, she's a good character. I don't like diss that or anything, but it's just the way that things are. Okay, it's the way that things are, and how it is being portrayed. It is portrayed very well. Horikoshi is doing a very good job at doing that. Not only is he good at writing a story that goes really well with this, but also the fact that there is a little bit of romance here and there, hopefully it will be finalized later on down the line in the story to where it is public. Well, not, public, but, public enough to where they actually express their feelings for each other and all this other stuff. So, and it's pretty obvious that Deku likes Uraraka and Uraraka likes Deku, so, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen sometime. So, that's pretty much it, guys. So, hopefully you guys did enjoy this character discussion video. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button. Leave some comments down below on what do you guys think about Uraraka? Is she one of your favorite characters? Do you think her gravity quirk has more power that hasn't been shown yet? And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm Trevor Plays. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys, and see you next time.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me.